Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. And, boys, the Timbers showed up. Yes, the Timbers showed up for once. It was, it was kind of a weird game. Because usually when Seattle versus Portland, Seattle's usually the one that takes the initiative and is controlling the game. And although that did happen for like the first 10 minutes up to the Seattle's first goal, the Timbers just dominated the 80 minutes after that until until stoppage time. That's when. But yeah, in my video I said that my starting lineup was Ivicic, I think it was Tuiloma, Zuparic or McGraw and Tuiloma, one of those. Tuiloma, Zuparic, Van Rankin, and Bravo in defense. Then I had Chara, Ayala, and Williamson, I think. Yeah. And then I think it was Chara, Blanco, and Moreno. Well, I was two players off, so that's pretty good. The Timbers actually came on with Ivicic in goal, Tuiloma right back, McGraw and Zuparic the pairing center backs, Bravo at left back, Chara, Williamson in midfield, and then Sebastian Blanco started in front of those as the cam, Jimmy Chara, Moreno, and Asprilla as the lone striker. And yeah, and like I said, Seattle started off winning 1-0. It was a bit of a controversial goal because I felt that there was a foul on the play. And yeah, and when they scored, I'm like, man, this is gonna be the same old BS as the other games. But no, after the goal, Timbers started attacking. One thing that I didn't really like was that Seattle was complaining way too much. Like, the Timbers will barely, like, touch him and then they'll just fall. So yeah, it is what it is. Seattle went up with 1-0 with Gomez scoring the goal. And yeah, Seattle at that moment was like in 7th place, I think, and we were like 11th. So, hey, you know, so the Timbers kept attacking, and and they didn't find the equalizer until the 40th first minute when Williamson gets dropped in the penalty area in in the area for a pen. A lot of people have been saying that wasn't a pen. I think it was a pen because, yeah. So yeah, there was a pen in that play. And yeah, and surprisingly, Darren Asprilla took that penalty and made it 1-1. And I think the Timbers had another chance in the first half to go up 2-1, but nothing happened, and yeah, and like it was 1-1. Yeah, there was no subs at the end, like at halftime. The Timbers though got a free kick in the attacking third. I don't remember who was the center, but Asprilla got to the end of the ball. That was like a really tricky play because the ball like dipped in the area. Asprilla, I mean, realistically, the Seattle defense just slept on that play because you cannot let the ball bounce in your area towards the end of the goal, because usually the forward is just gonna like cross it, and then there's usually like a player like in the second post. So that's what happened. I think it was Williamson, the one that did the free kick, bounced it in the area. No, put it in a very dangerous spot. Seattle's defense completely fell asleep there. I think it was Arrega, the fucking dumbass that from Seattle that I hate. No disrespect to Seattle fans. So Asprilla Gets to the end of that, kind of like he kind of like lifts it to the other side. When he's, I'm like, bro, like no one's gonna be there. I didn't even I didn't even see Blanco until like he had shot it. I was like, oh shit, there was someone there. And yeah, that shot was more difficult to miss from that angle because the ball was like high, so Blanco had to like accustom to his body, and and he made the 2-1. Great play there. They caught they caught Seattle sleeping, and yeah, the minutes passed. In the 75th minute, the Timbers made the first substitution. Niasgola came in for Blanco, and also on the celebration of Blanco, he celebrated his heart out and showed that he is really committed to this team, despite his form recently. And he knows that he's been playing not the best at his ability, but glad to see him come up in a big game. That's the biggest game of the season, and he came out and he really, the team really did perform like how I said they had to. So Niasgoda comes in for Blanco in the 75th minute. I think he got like a mini standing ovation. So cheers to that. In the 72nd minute, there was like an incident in that was like the 74th minute in the Timbers box where someone like accidentally went like that, and I think it was a defender. He flopped like a fish, and obviously the ref got called to the bar, and nothing happened. So like it was still 2-1. In the 86th minute, Paredes comes in for Jimmy Chara. And then like a minute later, Williamson, I think it was Williamson, pushes. Doesn't really go like that. He's like that. Freddie Montero flops in the area. The referee literally goes to bar once again, like just wasting more time. Goes to bar. Nothing's there because it's honestly just like a little push, and he was just like that. So yeah, in the 90, and when they got to the 90th minute, they added 8 minutes. I think it was because of the 2 incidents that they went to check bar. Well, the 1 incident that took like 3 minutes, and then Loria came in from Moreno. See, I have a problem with this, because that is literally one. I mean, yes, that's literally 2 substitutions out of the 3 that you put in defensive players. So Vanessa really needs to watch out for that, because in the last couple of games, we have seen what can happen when you are comfortable with the result. You cannot be comfortable with the result in any match, especially the last like 5 to 6 games. You cannot be comfortable like, oh yeah, we're good. Remember what happened in Dallas. And honestly, I thought, because there was a free kick for Seattle in like the 97 for like 50 seconds. I was like, bro, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen again. Like every single time that we are getting a good result, we always like somehow find a way to fuck it up. And we didn't. I think it was Tuiloma, the one that headed it away. And obviously, this weekend it was a good weekend for the Timbers. They got the 3 big points, the points that they needed. Since up until like to Sunday night, the Timbers were in the last playoff spot, but Galaxy went into New England Revolution and beat them 2-1 to again pass us in the standings. I think we're 3 points clear of Seattle. And the reason why I said this is the biggest game is because if we didn't win, and had Seattle won, we would have been 3 points behind Seattle. and also we would have then it would have been the Austin game, the Austin FC, and we all know how that went last year. So getting this win uh was actually good for us. Seattle, I think they have Orlando next. So who knows? I actually wrote down the lineup. So this is the actual lineup that they use. Like I said, when I'm reading the actual lineup, I'll put like a screenshot of it, like I always do. I even have the bench on the back. I have the scores and the subs. Actually, I'm just gonna show you guys. See, goals: Gomez, Port, Spria, Port Blanco 2-1. And yeah, also the Timbers won the Cascadia Cup. Remember that I said that the Timbers only needed a win or a draw to win the Cascadia Cup? Well, they did that, and see, gone fishing. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the Timbers sit at 8th place, going into Austin tomorrow, which is at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I think it's 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I've been I've been thinking. I'm like, what games can the Timbers win realistically? The Timbers can win every single home game but one. And the game that I don't expect them to win is against LAFC, because everybody loses against LAFC. Literally, everybody loses against LAFC. So I would not be surprised if we lose to LAFC. But realistically, we should be beating Atlanta. We should be beating Minnesota. And I think that's it. Yeah. Because, we should be beating Russell Lake in Utah. We can get a draw in Columbus. So that is 6 points plus 3 in Russell Lake. So that's 9. That's 10 points. How many points are we at? Like 42 points. I don't know if that I don't know like if that gets you into the playoffs. Wait, no, hold on. We don't have 32 points. But that's like in the 40s. And that should be close to getting us to the playoffs. But here's the thing though. I can say, oh yeah, we can beat Atlanta. I'm fine. I'm fine when we're losing tomorrow in Austin. In fact, I don't even expect us to win tomorrow. I don't even expect a draw. I just expect us to get our ass kicked. To get our ass fucking blown out the field. If we get a point, that's a point that is big. But I don't expect us to win tomorrow. And I want to win tomorrow, but I've seen how Austin plays. I've seen how Austin literally murked, destroyed LAFC. And I'm like, that's our opponent next. And if they did that to LAFC, imagine what they can do to us. But here's the thing though. If we hadn't beaten Seattle, it goes from a must-win in Seattle, like against Seattle at home, to a must-win in Austin. That is the benefits of winning in at home. Because you can win at home and get a draw. And that's 4 points. But if you lose, good. But if you had lost, you not only have lost the Cascadia Cup, because Seattle would have had to face Vancouver in Seattle. And I have no faith in Vancouver. I have no faith in Vancouver. Vancouver, I have no faith, bro. To beat Seattle. Nope. But yeah, Timbers are Cascadia Cup winners since like 2017, I think. Somewhere like around there. And yeah, the players went to celebrate with the fans. They took the trophy up to the fans, and then they were just celebrating. And yeah, that is technically the first trophy of the season, and I hope it's not the last. And we already know what the next one is. But yeah, I have nothing much else to say. Just probably just preview. Oh, actually, hold on. I have another thing. Mosqueda, the new right back, has flown to Portland. I think he was in the Seattle. I think he was at the game on Friday. I've heard that he was at the game. Well, I saw the picture on the Timbers Twitter. So I know that, but I don't know if he was at the game. So right now I'm gonna just give you guys my 11 for the Austin game. So in goal it's gonna be Ivicic, left back Bravo, center back. I would give the start to McGraw. Zuparic, and a right back because I don't think Sabarez is gonna start Mosqueda. So I will go with the same defense. So Ivicic, Turloma, McGraw, Zuparic, and Bravo. Go with the same 5 in midfield. I would put Chara and Ayala. Give Williamson some rest, but I would not be mad if they put Williamson as well. And then the last 4, I will go with the same. I will go with the same 3. Well, with the same 4: Blanco, Jimmy Chara, Asprilla, and Moreno. I would maybe put Jimmy Chara as a striker, but if you put Asprilla as a striker, that wouldn't be bad either. So yeah, so that's my 11, and best I can say is hope we win. Hope we get a good result. Because Austin is a really good team. Seattle's is a good team, but this season, Austin is an amazing team, and they shown us last Friday why. They literally destroyed LAFC and showed us why they are really, really good. But anyway, I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. In the incoming days, when I upload this video, I'm gonna be doing a Portland Thorns video. They haven't been doing that well, and yeah, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Wish us luck. Peace.